Problem A. For each $2 spent in food, $3 are spent in hotels. If $210 was spent in food and hotels combined, how much was spent in food? So with the given information, we know that $2 was spent on food and $3 was spent on hotels, totaling up to $5. We know that the total amount of money spent for both food and hotels is $210. However, we do not know how much money was spent for both food and hotels combined. So using a visual method, this will represent food and hotels. So unit bars, otherwise known as boxes, can represent total money spent. The ratio of food and hotels is 2 to 3, totaling up to 5 boxes, as shown here. Adding up $2 to $3, equaling up to $5, each box can represent a value of $1. However, to find out how much money was spent on food and hotels combined, we draw another visual method and add the total amount of money spent for both food and hotels, which is $210. So $210, which is the total amount of money spent, divided by 5, which is the number of boxes, equals to 42, which is the monetary value of each box. However, if you want to facilitate this with students who have trouble dividing, we can use this method. So $42 minus $2 is $40, which is a simpler number to use when dividing by $210. $40 times the 5 boxes is $200. Subtracting $210, which is the original amount, minus $200 is $10. $10 divided by the 5 boxes equals $2 less. So adding $40 plus $2 is $42, which will be the amount spent per food and hotel. So if we want to solve how much was spent on food, we know the value is $42. So multiplying $42 in 2 boxes leads up to $84 spent on food. Now moving on to the equations method. We know that 3 boxes are dedicated to hotels and 2 to food. However, H equals to 3 halves of food, which we can use a system of equations and total up hotels plus food to equal $210. We can manipulate this equation by using the known information and plugging it into H, leading up to 3 over 2 of F plus F, and simplifying that is 3 over 2F plus 2 over 2F, since F is a whole number, totaling up to 5 over 2F. Now leading up to here, 5 over 2F is equals to $210. Now dividing 210 by 5 halves to find the value of F will lead to 420. Once you multiply 210 times 2 and divide by 5. So $420 divided by the 5 boxes gives us $84 spent on food. Problem B. For each $4 spent in food, $3 are spent in hotels. If $102 was spent in hotels, how much was spent in food and hotels combined? So with the given information, we know that $4 was spent on food and $3 was spent on hotels, totaling up to $7, which we can use in a ratio of food and hotels, which is 4 to 3, totaling up to 7 boxes, as shown in the visual method. We can also use this value and allocate $1 to the total of $7 spent per box. So in order to figure out the amount of money spent in total and the amount of money spent on food, we need to use the information we have, such as the amount of money spent on hotels, which is $102. So we divide 102 by 3, we get 34. 102 represents the total number of money spent on hotels, 3 represents the number of boxes on hotels, and 34 is the value of money for each box, which is $34. Now to find out how much money was spent on food, we multiply the value of $34 times 4 boxes for food to get $136. However, to simplify this process for kids, we can find this out by subtracting $102, which is the total money in hotels, minus $12 to give us $90. We subtracted by this amount because $90 is simpler to divide by 3 boxes in order to get a nicer number such as $30. Now subtracting $12, which is 102 minus the 90, gives us $12 that are missing, divided by the 3 boxes of hotels is $4. Now if we add $30 plus $4, that gives us $34, which is the amount we got here to represent the amount of money spent on hotel, as well as each money value spent in each box for food and hotels. So totaling up the amount of money spent on hotels, which is $102, and the amount of money spent on food, we get $136 plus $102 to give us a total of $238 spent combined. Now for the equations method, we have H representing 3/4 of F, or F to represent 4/3 of H. However, we will be using H, which is $102, and substituting this value to solve for F. So $102, which was plugged into here, times 4/3 for 3 is 34, which is representing the $34. So for F, $34 times 4 boxes of food gives us $136 spent on food. Again, adding the value of hotels, which is $102 plus F, $136, gives us $238 spent combined.